Okay, so the reason why I look back forth on this camera is because I just write all my thoughts on this document, right? That way stay organized. The way I don't have to go back and forth. You'll miss the things here and there. You'll stay organized, and typing this on document is just like like an outline, outline of what I need to say, and also all my thoughts are there and don't need to think back anymore, and also put less stress on myself, right? And it's much better that way. So anyway, I'll make a video talking about stop the pleasing, right? Now, why do I want to talk about this topic? So yeah, I try and look as much as I can on this camera. So anyway, let me read up this whole thing. This was actually part of the biggest issue that has been lingering on me for many years. What brings this up? So I read the most helpful comment on one of my video, why I need counseling. This comment, or the most helpful feedback, was saying that I cannot please everyone. I think about it, and it is absolutely true. It is impossible to make everyone feel happy. I wish I have known this, or someone would have told me this so much earlier. And also, you need to look two ways. Not everyone can please you. So saying this, I should forgive others and understand that pleasing me should not be the norm and never should be. To be honest, I was so angry and not pleased at all with other people because they failed to please me. Pleasing others should not be a rule at all. This pleasing things changed my thinking a lot better in a positive way. So the word please means a person feels satisfied with you or respects you because you did something that he or she wants, or something that made him or her happy. And what are the main causes of becoming a people's pleaser? Due to low self-esteem and a void of negative opinions and feedback. A list of other reasons relate to this, such as childhood experience, social conditioning, fear of rejection, low self-esteem, lack of assertive skills, culture or family expectation, and codependencies, and others. This is my main reason why I want to become a people's pleaser. Due to insecurity and perfectionism, want more people to respect and hate negative comments or thoughts about me. I am very sensitive when people criticize about me because I constantly criticize about myself many years without me noticing that. Always talking about being the old Vince and the new Vince. I take people's word too seriously and personally, and also take people's action too seriously and personally. I need to learn how to stop over caring about what others say about me, or other people think about me or say about me. Words does not hurt me physically, but action could hurt me. I can easily give you 100 or numerous of endless reasons why pleasing everyone is impossible. Now I only name you or tell you the biggest reason why pleasing everyone is not okay. I do not want to go too much into detail and try not to make the video way too long. Obviously, neglecting yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Think about this. If you fail to take care of yourself, you won't be able to please any more people. Worst part is then you'll be very exhausted and you will not be able to do anything. You are the most important or a main priority to yourself. Passive aggression. This is exactly what happened to me. Too much demanding expected out of you will slowly affect your feelings slowly over time. This is how I become more aggressive than before. It can increase stress and depression because it is just overwhelming and just too much for you. People may take advantage of you when you please them all the time. Being too nice is an issue. Some people will take advantage of that and you will become an easy victim or target, so you need to learn how to refuse people's favor. Based on my experience of why you cannot please people all the time, even if you pleased that person before, we are all different. Everyone is different. Everyone needs different things. People have different personality and different characteristic, instinct, and etc. Here is how I think of pleasing people or gaining the respect of others. Here is my metaphor. Making people feel happy is just like a business serving customer. Pleasing people are like my customer to me. Common sense, all customer want and need different things because we're all different. I am the business and they are the customer. You know what happens when customers are happy with your business. They give you money and positive feedback. Feedback help you gain more customer. To me, customer pays the money to the business, just like people pay respect to me. Respect to me is like money to me. When customers are not happy, you won't get the money. People not happy about you, it will get no respect or lost respect. Taking people's favor can be, so here are the main reason like why filling up or taking people's favor or making them please is very impossible. Taking people's favor can be unreasonable or unrealistic. You know that you have a limit to what you can do or not to do. Here is an example of being unreasonable. Let's say that LeBron James needs 10 championships to become your goal, or to respect him, or to be a fan of him, or the best NBA player ever in history when it comes to your opinion. However, he only has 3 championships so far. You can only earn 1 championship each year maximum. So that means he needs to stay in the NBA for at least 7 more years to earn 7 more titles to his legacy, which is impossible. So many outcomes of why LeBron James failed to win the championship or fell short in the NBA playoff. LeBron is already retired by then, or by 2030. So the 10-year championship thing is totally out of the window. He's getting so much lower chance of getting another championship. Some people just do not like your personality or your characteristic that bothers them. Sometimes it's not your fault that you can never please that person because God made you that way or in a certain way. For example, the bullies only like normal people. This is very common for people to hate weird people or unusual people, or people that are so different compared to the norm. This person is autistic or have a weird disability that the bullies do not like at all. Just because this person is so odd, they get bullied, and I'm pretty sure that the bully is not pleased at all. Some people never forgive you, or just don't simply give you a second chance, right? So sometimes people never give you second chance or simply don't forgive you. Those type of people who never forgive you obviously is never pleased about the action you did to him or her. How to tell if someone never forgives you? You do anything to please them and he or she still hates or dislikes you. He or she blocks you on social media. When someone blocks you on social media, this person never wants to be friends with you ever again, and the relationship between you and that person is over. I have lost several friends before and they blocked me because they were not so pleased with my behavior. So I just avoid them and totally ignore them from now on. I simply forget about them. And there are people in life I get really upset with, but some of them I do not even know them. Those are the people I will never forgive them. They will never please me. It is common that people do not forgive you based on their emotions. I know that emotion is really powerful, so this shouldn't surprise me. Some people never forgive you is a good thing because you need to learn from your mistakes. The point of making mistakes is for you to learn and get better. Pleasing others may contradict others. What do I mean by that? Let's say person A wants you to do this, but person B wants you not to please person A. So you cannot please them both person, in this situation shows you an example of your contradiction. Let's say that your situation, the bully wants you to join them, and the person who is bullied wants you to join him or her. I mean, you can't pick both of them. One of them are at least not pleased. Or in politics, let's say that the Trumpsters wants you to vote Donald Trump, and the liberals wants you to vote Joe Biden. You either please the Trump voters or the Biden voters. That's why people vote other candidate in politics. That's why people vote other candidates in politics. Not everyone vote this one particular candidate. People have different preference that please them. This is a perfect example that you cannot please everyone or make everyone happy. Another reason you cannot please people, it is just too much. When people are used to being pleased, so they become more greedy and ask to become even to be more pleased. This is one thing I hate about humans, is that we are too greedy animal and very needy and too demanding. I feel like there are less freedom in this world because of failing to please others. Look here, we are not your slave. If you keep pleasing that person, you could or will become a slave to that person. No one deserves to be a slave. You know that too much of anything or too little of anything is never good in life. You just need to balance things out. Do not spoil people honestly, because they can become a spoiled brat like a little kid. Okay, so your haters. Those are the common ones. Obviously, haters has no damn life. You always try to be successful for helping yourself all the time does not please your haters. When making bigger accomplishment in life, more haters feel angrier due to being jealousy. You only please your haters if you are not better than them or if you are failing in life. So, yeah. To be very honest, you cannot even please yourself. And why? You can not always get what you want, which everybody knows that, and I have to say this again to make my point here. If everyone gets what they want, the world is full of chaos and life could no longer be challenging, making life feeling boring, right? Life throw things at you, things you really do not want to deal with, but deal with it anyway if you have no choice. It's not just people that can't please you all the time. Other things cannot please you as well, and you cannot please other things. I will explain what I am talking about. Animals cannot please you all the time. Your personal items or belongings cannot always please you. Your body cannot please or do whatever it takes to make you feel so satisfied. Other things cannot always get your way, such as sports or politics. Other things cannot always go your way, such as sport or politics. Okay. Let's say animal example. Let's say your pet dogs always become so needy. At some point in life, you cannot always follow all the dog's demands due to various reasons. Let's say you want to pet that cute wild animal to gain your pleasure, but this animal either runs away or it attacks you. An example of a thing that try to please you, let's say that you want this internet to always work fast, but sometimes the Comcast has problem causing your super slow internet or the internet shuts down. Let's say that you want to maintain your personal items, but you cannot do it because you are too busy with other important things. An example about your body. The body cannot always listen to you. You need to listen to your body because your body is the main reason that is supporting you. This always happens to me. My body often failed to meet my demands because I was too hard on myself in running. And for other reasons. let's say that I want to run 5 miles under a specific time, 29 minutes and 20 seconds, which is a 5-mile run at 5 minutes and 52 minutes per mile pace. I try to force my body to constantly run at that pace, but by mile 1 or by mile 2, my body already wants to quit. I get so upset. About it never being my record, never stop being the old trash bins, never breaking my curse, thinking I am like the Clipper in the NBA, never winning anything. I will feel pleased, very pleased, running 5 miles in 29 minutes and 20 seconds or faster, but my body cannot handle that right now. My body did not please me even though I got very close to that goal. My personal best 5-mile run is a few seconds under 30 minutes. So I missed my goal by like 30 to 40 seconds. And this is extremely impressive because that is a sub 6-minute mile pace for at least 5 miles. And anyway, why I want to run 5 miles, in 29 minutes and 20 seconds or quicker than that. It's because that's like running, the 9th grade boom time at Irvington, which is 1.25 miles long, or you can call it the 2K, running distance at, 7 minutes and 20 seconds or quicker. This gives me a chance to run a sub 6-minute mile for at least, 6 miles, 6 of 6, and possibly hold, a sub 6-minute mile pace or 5 minutes and 59 seconds, minute per mile pace for, a 10K run. Which is a little bit slightly faster than my, PR, race pace, back in 2022. Time when you cannot please your own body. So here is the example of like, there's a time when you cannot please your own body, your brain and your stomach just wants you to keep eating your McDonald's or other unhealthy food, because it tastes so yummy. So here's an example of like where you cannot please your own body. So keep eating those type of food just to please your body, but it is very unhealthy for you. So to be healthier, stop eating these junk food. Or your body hates exercise, but you have to constantly push yourself to better up yourself. Sport or other things in general is another thing not to be so pleased about, right? I know fans get emotional after a loss or a win. NBA has like plenty of example where professional players cannot please millions of people. This is a very strong, perfect example, right? And you should listen to this carefully. The perfect one, like, in 2016, Kevin Durant wanted to join the Golden State Warriors. This upset millions of people, especially the OKC Thunder fans. Hey, I am not mad at that at all. That's his choice. He wanted to win a championship. Staying in the OKC Thunder, Kevin Durant has a very low chance of winning the championship. So he has to sacrifice, not pleasing, millions of, fans out there just to get a ring. For him to get a ring. So Damian Lillard is a perfect one. Damian Lillard wants to spend his entire career in Portland Trail Blazers just to please all the Blazer fans and entire Portland. He said that he's okay with winning no rings or no championship in his career. Now reports said that Damian Lillard wants to leave Portland or the Blazers. LeBron James left Cleveland Cavaliers in 2010 to join the Heat, and lots of fans was very unpleased. And John Morant always wants to become a gangster just please his friends in the hood. If I was Ja, I would just break up with these type of people and just focus on my NBA career. YouTube example, Super Mario Logan wanted to keep Jeffy, but Jeffy was the biggest reason why Super Mario Logan collapsed or had a downfall. Logan just wanted to please all of his Jeffy fans, even though keeping Jeffy may not be the right thing to do, growing his channel. Pokemon Go did not please me. I did not please Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is a game. I got permanently banned in Pokemon Go over 1 year ago. I wanted to spoof or cheat in Pokemon Go to please myself, not satisfied with the score I have. Wasn't satisfied walking out, catching Pokemon, wasting tons of time. Pokemon Go was not pleased about spoofers or cheaters. When Pokemon Go banned me, I just quit, not feeling happy and such a wasted time and progress. If something is not pleasing you, stop it. That's simple. This game or something that is not fitting your preference. Repeating bad habit can be very hard to stop because it is pleasing yourself. Your emotion is stronger than your thinking. This answers why stopping bad habits can be frustrating. Stopping a certain bad habit will also make you feel unpleased, but sometimes it is the right choice you make to benefit your sake. This is another perfect case when you should not please yourself. Having self-destructive behavior is definitely you should not please yourself. It makes me happy, but it is destroying myself. This is part of the reason why I have to see a therapist. Self-destructive behavior can be very dangerous, and 99% of the time it does not help you. Stopping self-destructive behavior not pleasing me, but it is a good for me to stop hurting myself. Try to enjoy life as much as you can because you can only get to live once. Life is too short, and do not be upset at yourself all the time. Look man, I am 25 years old as I record this video. So that shows you that I have already lived more than 25% of my life on this planet. The chance of you being born is absolutely ridiculous. Let me repeat this again. 1 in 4 trillion. Get that in your head. There is no reason to throw away your life or sacrifice yourself to pleasure others. My time being here is very limited and do not know when I expire. Also this main answers answers my question why I keep saying every year is a bad year or my worst year ever. Well, obviously life goes up and down, so you cannot feel pleased all the time. Every day, every week, every month, every year, every decade, century, or everything does not always please you. We obviously know that year 2020 is a perfect example of why 2020 is the worst year ever. Yes, billions of people, no one are not pleased. Billions of people, and no one likes 2020, and billions of people are not pleased about 2020, and I do not need to explain again why 2020 was not a very pleasing year. Except if you are crazy or exceptional, you might be pleased with 2020. Hey, not judging you here, your opinion. So I want to let you know, based on all of your feedback throughout the year, I am actually pleased of lots of people, including my entire family. I actually help and improve many lives, even though I hurt a lots of people in the past. There are always improvement for me. Make many terrible mistakes here and there, but I will bounce back to get better. There are so many people loving and caring about me, whether I make them happy or not. Getting rid of myself will hurt so many lives, and I realize that I need to stay back to keep all the people who truly care about me very pleased. So hopefully the purpose of this video changed my personality in a positive way. The expectation after saying all of this is that I need to become less aggressive, do not be too hard on myself, need a higher your tolerance of handling stress, ignore people's negative or unpleasant comments. I need to be able to forgive people. I need to understand that you can't always get what you want. Also, before I go, if you happen to view this video and happen to be one of my family members, or you know my family members, please share these videos with them, please. I would very appreciate this. I am still honestly mad at some of my relatives, and hopefully they see this message and truly understand what I have been through as of now. I say this anyway because I have a very large family. Not only do I meet my cousins or my aunts or my uncles, whether on my mom or dad side, I also met my other distant relatives, such as second cousin, second aunt, or second uncle. If you are not aware of who are my other relatives are, or my second cousins, they share the same ancestor as me, when I show you on a family tree. So I am related to my second cousins or other relatives because we came from the same great-grandparents. I hope my other relative realize I have a YouTube channel. If they want to talk to me or ask me anything, I will feel free and happy to do so. Or anyone in general, right? If you have never met me, or if you want to know me a little bit better, right? I try to welcome anyone as long as they are respectful. Just a quick tip, just to follow or use common sense, and you will please a lots of people, okay? Realize that try not to be perfect to avoid overdoing it. Doesn't matter who you are, there will be times when you are not feeling pleased. End of video up here, and just comment below like usual, and goodbye.